Let's head over to the Yube of Twos. Almost ready to go. How are people doing today? Give me just a second to finish up. We'll be ready to go. Well, not finish up. You know what I mean. Start up. And... all right. I think we're about good. Pin that. And... all right. We're good to go. Let's go. How you doing, Lucas? All right. Oh, my bad. My bad. Let me fix that. There we go. Excellent. How you doing, Random? All right, let's get the stream started. Another day in the books. Another day in the books. Just got back, had breakfast, so we're ready to go. What's going on, guys? Actually, is there any new releases today? I don't think there's any new releases today, right? I'm pretty sure I checked this morning, but I don't think there's anything coming out today that I need to be aware of, right? Doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm wearing a sweater. You won't be able to see anything. How you doing, Kenny? JoJo's? I enjoy JoJo's. How you doing, Kenny? And how you doing, Alex? Welcome back. So what's going on? I haven't watched any anime in a couple days, so forgive me if I haven't made any progress on all the series I've been watching. Just been busy. Favorite Hunter x Hunter character, either Killua or Leorio. Usually Killua, but Leorio has his merits. He's up there. How you doing, Brendo? What episode are you in One Piece? I'm always up to date. When it comes to One Piece, just assume I'm up to date. I have been up to date since the very beginning. I've been watching it since it came out, and I just stuck with it the entire time. How you doing, Danny? Misspelled? Don't worry about the spelling. As long as I understand what you said, I don't worry about spelling issues. Leorio is funny. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, Leorio is not about the comedy for me. It's not my sense of humor. It's just Leorio is the kind of guy that you can always count on. Do you remember in the final arc when Gon was stuck in the hospital and everyone was voting, a bunch of people were voting for Leorio to be the next chairman, and the only thing he cared about was saving his friend? He's someone that everyone needs in their life. Thoughts on Bleach? Great series. We're doing pretty good, Danny. We're doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're doing well as well. Exactly. Everyone can rely on Leorio, and that is why he is one of my favorites. It's not his funny shenanigans. It's not that he's like a joke character. It's just that he's that guy. He's not even someone I'd call in a fight per se, even though his ability is kind of fun. We never really got to see it really develop. I love him as a person. How you doing, Kaspa? Today, if I have time, I will. I keep saying I'm gonna catch up on all the stuff I say I'm watching. It's just been busy. It's not like he's not strong. He's just a good person, and I appreciate that. How are you feeling about One Piece going on break? Fantastic. I think the changes One Piece is making is a very good thing. Are you on a treadmill? I mean, basically yes. Why is Bleach chat not moving? There we go. Is it better to read Tokyo Ghoul or watch it? So most people will say read. I would as well, even though I haven't read it, because the anime at some point does do a poor job of adapting the manga content, and it does fall off. So yeah, I would probably say go with the manga. How you doing, Cooley? Thoughts? Never thought there was a market for that, but there is. Oh, you're okay. How you doing, Alex and Andy? Have I watched ReZero? Yes, I'm up to date. I'm up to date on it. Opinions on people saying school council ruined. Alia hides her feelings. Oh, I don't feel that way. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the series. Thank you, Andy. I don't have any complaints about the student council and hides her feelings in Russian. I've seen Anohana. It's pretty good. Not my favorite, but it's pretty good. What is your favorite ReZero? What if? Oh, you're talking about romance shipping kind of stuff. Not really my specialty, but Rem is my favorite character in the series, so I'm just gonna say Rem. Are you going to watch the AOT movie? Didn't know there was one, but sure. Opinion on Ishikawa from Horimiya? Oh, Ishikawa! I like him. Have I played Undertale? I have not. I'm familiar with what it is, I just never played it. I have never seen Desert Punk, I know what it is. Like, I'm familiar with the series, I've just never watched it. Thought I was looking at Pete Davidson. I get that comment every day. But it's Pete Davidson who looks like me, because I'm older than he is. Who is your favorite fighter to use on Sparking Zero? I honestly only played Sparking Zero for a couple of days. I got bored pretty quick. So I haven't even unlocked most of the characters. What happened yesterday? What do you mean? Nothing happened yesterday. You gotta play Undertale. I mean, it's not really my thing. Also, it's too mainstream. It wouldn't do well on my channel. Mourning my knight in shining armor. Unfortunately, I don't have any shining armor. Do I remember Desert Punk? Sure, I just never watched it, but I know what it is. The AOT movie that's coming out is called... Yeah, I've heard... Okay. If I watch it... I mean, I will watch it, I guess. I guess. I enjoy AOT, just not that much. I bought the VHS and... Oh, you're... Yes, Alicia, you're the person who's talking about getting a VHS the other day. I couldn't understand what they were saying. Okay. Have I played Expedition 33? I have not. Steins Gate over AOT? I mean, I couldn't get into Steins Gate. I tried. AOT I finished. It did take me a while to finish AOT as well. I think I'm going to have to say AOT, but that's personal preference. I swear Tomodachi Game is peak. Haven't seen it yet. Gonna go to class? I mean, okay. You could just not get an education and stay here, but alright. Thank you, Kavitha. Do I watch sports? Nope. I mean, I watch sports anime. Do I watch real sports? Nope. Not a single one. Favorite in the UFC? I can't name anybody in the... You know what? The only thing I can say about the UFC is I've met George St. Pierre, very nice guy. I used to see him like on a regular basis. He's a genuinely really nice guy. Eminence and Shadow, it was mid. I'm not a fan. I was bored. I've only watched like 3 animes. I've started JJK. Well, I hope you enjoy JJK. Who is my favorite in K and Y? Oh, I have not seen Infinity Castle. Doraemon was all in Japanese. Oh, you mean it was subbed only? I mean, I haven't watched Doraemon either. Who's your ReZero Peak 2? I mean, I enjoy ReZero quite a bit. It's not, again, not my favorite series, not my favorite isekai, but it's something I recommend pretty often. It's a good one. I am Canadian. Man, 4 cans of tuna for breakfast was a bad idea. I mean, I've done it a few times. Not my favorite thing to do. Why are there so many... Jesus, I mean, I don't know. I don't really watch any of that content, so I don't know. Do I like Cowboy Bebop? It is something I have seen but never actually went and finished. It is on my to-watch list. Do you like Pokemon, Death Note, Solo Leveling? I enjoy all. I enjoy the Pokemon games more than the anime. Death Note, I enjoy. And Solo Leveling, I also enjoy. How you doing, Jamal? And I don't have a favorite. If we're talking isekais, then probably Digimon. Who's my favorite in JJK? Aoi. Me and my wife love your videos, thank you. We are having 10-year anniversary tomorrow. Well, congratulations, Sugar. Shout out to Joey Kennedy. He just ate 4 cans of tuna. Oh, that's unfortunate. Is Rambo your favorite? I've never actually watched Rambo, so no, it is not. Oh, Jobless? I'm not a fan of Jobless. I dropped that show. Assassination Classroom, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Favorite music genre? Variants of rock. So punk rock, metal, instrument. Yeah, any for like hard rock, classic rock, punk rock. But also some metal. You ended stream yesterday randomly? What are you talking about? Yesterday's stream was normal. It was a usual 2-hour stream. I don't know what you're talking about. What about Rocky? Haven't watched Rocky either. My best, oh, yeah, besto friendo. Am I okay? Probably. I think so. Welcome back, Zeno. I just started My Hero. Like, when does it get good? I never understood these questions because, like, I enjoyed it right from the start. If it takes too long for it to get good, then I'm not sticking around. So, like, Stained and Creed. What are you talking about, Gunther? I have to hide the tuna cans because Joey can. Okay, you guys are obsessing over tuna cans. You play any video games? Sure, we're over on Twitch. We're still playing Crime Scene Cleaner. We're getting what was the mission that we just got yesterday? What was the new mission that we're playing today? Oh yeah, today's mission on Crime Scene Cleaner. For those who are joining, the daughter of a mafia boss had a party and they took some drugs and everyone died. So I have to clean up the crime scene, so make it look like nothing happened. Do I play Roblox? You couldn't pay me to play Roblox. What is an anime? It's an animated series made in like Japan or Eastern cultures, because there's a Korean anime and stuff, but like primarily we're talking about Japanese animes. You're going to play GTA 6? Probably not. I'm broke. That's unfortunate, Godzilla. Why is Chainsaw Man the best new gen? I don't think it is the best new gen. I think it's a well done series. I never said it was the best. He's talking about the band Stain and Creed. Oh, then I don't know Stain and Creed. Gachakuda? Haven't seen Gachakuda yet. It's on the list. You play Roblox, would you live in the most northern town in Canada? No. No, I would not. I can deal with cold temperatures, but it's just not practical. What's my favorite anime? I do not have a favorite. What do I think of JJK? It's a really fun series. I'm enjoying it. Do you want to hear something? If you want to say something, just say it. Unless it's awful, then don't say it. Have I seen Dandadan? I tried it, but I dropped it after season 1. Power scaling is dumb. New Gen Big 3? There is no New Gen Big 3. I mean, if you're just asking me pick my 3 favorite series, then I don't really have... And I don't have a system for that. If we go genre by genre, I can list some of my preferences, but like an overall 3, I don't have that. Low-key, my favorite anime, One Piece. I enjoy One Piece quite a bit. Otaku's typically used as an insult to refer to somebody who's obsessed over Japanese and anime culture, but it's just a joke. We don't take it that seriously. How hard would it be to play what? How hard would it be to play what in that town? I mean, there's going to be food shortage. Like, you're probably going to be hunting most of your food. You're not going to have regular access to a lot of like vegetables and stuff. You'd have to be pretty hard to get that kind of stuff. Internet, probably not that good. Do you think that Sukuna is a fraud? No, I do not. I do not think he's a fraud. Do I like Hell's Paradise? I haven't finished it, but I do like it. Early Days of Bleach is so tough. I love Early Days of Bleach. Like the Rescue Rukia arc, fantastic. It was one of the best arcs. You seen the Kung Fu Panda movies? I've seen 2 of them. I've seen 2 of the Kung Fu Panda movies. Why do I think that Sukuna is not a fraud? Because I don't go around calling characters frauds. I think it's stupid. The only characters I call a fraud are those who are actual frauds, like Damaro Black, the one who like actually pretended to be Luffy. I just think calling characters frauds are silly, unless they're actually written as a fraud. Unless they are like canonically written to be a fraud, then how come people in Miami think of Antarctica when they think of Canada? Because that's just the education system failing people. Have you seen Godzilla Ultima? I've seen, Godzilla animes. I have not seen any Godzilla animes. I did see the Godzilla cartoon from the early 90s, and I have seen every non-animated film for Godzilla since 1998 until now. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yes. So you think Yuta strays ain't valid? Yuta strays ain't valid. You mean criticism of Yuta? Not really. I mean, I don't know what people are saying. I don't really follow I don't follow what a lot of people say on social media. I don't get involved. I like a show where I don't. Beam is a ride or die. Who's Beam? How many animes have I seen? Over 900. I don't hate Yuta. Why would I hate Yuta? How do I like Pacific Rim? Oh, I enjoyed Pacific Rim. And the second, I like the first one more than the second. Sukuna was 3v1 in Gojo with the Beast thing and Mahoraga. So here's the thing. I don't care if it's fair. You're fighting someone to the death. It's not supposed to be a fair fight. Do what you need to do to win. How you doing today? We're doing pretty good. Beam is the shark and yes, Beam. Yes, I remember who Beam is. I like Beam. Beam is fun. Although I don't think I could be friends with him personally. His personality would be exhausting, but I like his character. What do I think about Jesus? I'm not religious. How do I react to JJK cosplays? The same as any other cosplay. Cosplay is a cosplay. Do what's fun. Cosplaying is about doing whatever you want and having a good time. What do you think of Fusion in Dragon Ball? In what sense? Like, which fusions do I like? I like Vegeta. I like Gogeta. He's my go-to. Oh, he's a fraud. If Gojo was using binding vows, he would have won. Here's the thing. I don't care. I think power scaling is dumb. The only thing I care about is the story entertaining. Is it how it was done fun for me to like? Did I have a good time watching it? That's all I care about. If I had a good time, I don't care about who is stronger and who should have won. It's all nonsense. If you're entertained, that's all that matters. Have I watched Mechanical Arms? I have not. Hero X, haven't seen it. If I spam, yes, if you spam the numbers, you will or you'll just get muted. Do you think the white Bowser is who is the white Bowser? What are you talking about? What are you on a treadmill? Exactly, I'm on a treadmill. Do you think that Sukuna is stronger than Gojo? I don't care. Whoever wins, it's whoever the author wants to win. That's it. I like Sukuna's character more. I didn't read the fight. I know it's going to get animated soon, which is great. I don't care who's stronger. Day 1000 of asking... okay, Chloe, I'm not going to keep doing this. Okay, give it up. Who do you prefer, Mario or Sonic? I'm more of a Sonic person. But I enjoy I enjoy the classic Mario games. Mario 64, Mario Kart, even Smash Bros, Mario Party. I enjoy all those games. Do I remember Wild Thorn? Yeah, oh my god. Alicia, thank you. Yes. I love the Wild Thornberries. Oh my god. That's great. That's great. Is Goku a good father? I don't really think so. I like Vegeta as a father more, even though he's not perfect either. I prefer Vegeta's fathering style. Do I play Mario games? Yeah, the old Mario games I enjoy very much. Mario Tennis, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Mario 64. Other games have I played? Well, what I used to play and what I play now are very different. At least what I stream is very different from what I enjoy by myself. So, like, do I enjoy games like Halo, Mass Effect, Gears of War? Yes, very much so. But I mostly stream, like, single-player, more niche-style games, sim games, horror games. Minecraft, I don't play Minecraft. I feel like the Discord is dead because half the people in there are focused on... I mean, okay, most of the people in Discord have jobs. And kids. Or have lives. Okay. I don't care if the Discord is quiet. Give it time. I'm not worried about it. What's your favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. Do I like One Piece? Absolutely. Free Fire Max game. Do you know mobile? I don't have any mobile games. I have Pokemon. I have Pokemon Go, and that's it. Do I play COD? I haven't played COD in years. So I think overrated, underrated is stupid. I think the entire discussion is stupid. Because if you like a series, enjoy the series. If you don't like a series, don't put it down for someone else. Like, I don't like a whole bunch of popular series. I'm not going to say, it's overrated. Enjoy it if you like. Have you heard the conspiracy that Nigel from the Thornberrys being an alien? No, I have not. Alien Isolation, I have not played it. Do I play? No, COD is just not my thing. I'm not some angsty 12-year-old on the internet, so I've kind of left those days behind. I can't wait to see Broly and Beerus. I mean, do they do it? I don't know if they have any interactions, because I'm not reading the manga. Am I human? Probably not. I think every isekai harem is garbage. I mean, I think I'm not really drawn to harems in the first place. I've only seen like one that I've ever enjoyed. I'm not going to say they're all terrible by default, but can't say it's my preference. Best romance, for me, it's Snow White with red hair. I enjoy Naruto very much. Well, if you haven't seen me in a while, YT, it's you who hasn't been here, because I'm here every day. What's harem? Basically multiple, it's a character pursuing multiple characters romantically at the same time. Or there's multiple romance routes. They may not be simultaneously dating all of them in some cases, but it's like multiple romance routes. Clearly a Jewish. I don't even know what you mean by that. Like, I get you're saying I'm Jewish, but like, I don't know in what context you're implying that. Have you played games on mini games or armor games? I don't know what armor games are. Have I played any mini games? Like, I've played very short games on Steam, sure. Can I touch grass? I went outside this morning. I was at the gym by 6:30. Average cheater vibes on what? Oh, the harem series? Sometimes, yeah. In some of them, yes. What games on Steam? Well, currently Crime Scene Cleaner, Helios Hotel, Mouthwashing. We have Thief Sim. We have we have Lone Shark coming up. We have what else? We have the TCG Sim. What games are on favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. Would you prefer a good Berserk adaptation or a Hunter x Hunter all anime only one can stay? A good Berserk adaptation, because we haven't gotten a really good Berserk animation that's actually up to date with the manga. Not even close. Silk Song, I don't plan on playing it. You are more of a robot, human, or an alien? I think most people would say I'm like an alien robot, because like I'm clearly a living thing, but I have the emotional range of a robot. I do art. Do you do art? Depends what you... I mean, no, not really. I don't draw. I don't paint. I don't sculpt. Can you rank 5 scenes from One Piece? Did you get a little emotional? Oh, emotional scenes from One Piece? That's easy. There's plenty of scenes in One Piece where I got emotional. There's Kuma's backstory, number 1. There's the Going Merry. There's Usopp versus Luffy. There's too many. There's Kiros's backstory. There's, oh my god. And when Kiros when Kiros turned back to normal, both when he was holding his dying wife and when he got turned back to normal and immediately just went after Doflamingo, both hit me. Brook and Laboon, Brook's backstory, Laboon, all of it, all of that. Reezer Bakugo, I don't do power scaling. How am I finding One Piece? I'm enjoying One Piece the entire time. I mean, there have been arcs which were kind of but I've enjoyed my experience. What's your favorite time travel anime? What series have I seen where there's a lot of time travel? I mean, Erased is time travel. I enjoyed that. Fairy Tail kind of has time, more like no. Fairy Tail's not time travel, though. I guess you could argue for certain components of it. Oh wait, no, but that's not the main theme. Maybe Erased. Which arc in One Piece did you enjoy the most? Probably Wano. Rengoku's death was I mean, I didn't find Rengoku's death that sad. I mean, I like Rengoku, but it didn't hit me that hard. It was just like, that was a really cool fight. It's unfortunate that he's gone. Set your heart ablaze, but it didn't. It didn't hit me that bad. A Wano baby? What are you talking about? Okay, Galaxy, I'm going to ignore. Okay, Galaxy, you're getting a timeout because you're spamming and you're clearly asking questions that don't matter. Like, did he? Who cares? Who cares? Come on, timeout for you. Steins Gate, I wasn't really a fan. Do I like Vinland Saga? Very much so. A lot of death hit me hard, but I won't say them just in case anyone here hasn't. I mean, fair enough. I can't say a lot of deaths hit me that hard. I'm not a very emotional person, but the ones that do hit me very hard. No. If you do the number thing, I'm just gonna mute you. So no. Okay, Amu. You could have just said yo once. You didn't have to say it like 7. Okay, Amu, stop it. Stop it. Kate, you're getting a timeout too, Amu. You gotta learn. You gotta learn. No spam in chat. Can you do your walking in different locations? No, not if I want to multi-stream. I'm multi-streaming, so I can't do that. A lot of AOT ones hit quite high. I mean, AOT, the thing is, I don't care about a lot of the characters. Like, the only 2 characters I actually cared about in Attack on Titan was Levi and Erwin. So Erwin, yeah, but that was more epic than sad. I mean, it was kind of sad, but it was just really cool. What's my passion? Mostly the gym, I would say. Did you find Ace's death emotional? No. I mean, I felt more empathy for Luffy than I did for Ace. Like, Ace dying is not what affected me. It's Luffy suffering through all of that, getting to his brother, and then losing him in his arms that actually affected me. Do I have abs? I mean, I will in a few weeks. I'm leaning out. I'm going to lose a couple pounds in the next few weeks, so... I mean, I have very vague abs right now. Are you 4'11"? Yes. My favorite character is Hange. I mean, Hange is cool. She's just not my favorite. Hypothetical. No, Laboon's not dying. Not even hypothetically. That's against the law. Fan of Yu-Gi-Oh? I used to be. I used to be. Not so much anymore. The whole scene of rescuing Ace. I mean, yeah, the whole build-up. Luffy going through everything. Like... Impel down, everything that went on there, then the journey to Marineford, the entire fight at Marineford, and then he was there, and he lost to Rage Bait. Am I black? You decide. Why is your hoodie wet a little? That's an oil stain. It doesn't come out. It's an oil stain. Do I have a toothbrush? Yes. How are you finding One Punch Man Season 3? I'm not... So here's the thing. Am I impressed? No. Am I as angry as a lot of fans are? No. Do I play games a lot? I play maybe 1 to 2 hours a day. About 2 hours a day. All right, see you later, Fyreeks. Greatest manipulator. I mean, I feel like there's contenders. So you could say, some might say Aizen, some might say Johan, some might say Ayano. I'm leaning towards Johan. If you've seen Assassination Classroom, Koro Sensei's death was sad. Yes, absolutely. What other anime do you think had a who decided that moment like Escanor? A who decided that? Probably Vegeta. I think Vegeta is in that discussion as well. Do I play Minecraft? I do not. I am Canadian. Then why are you not? I do use a toothbrush. Are you the guy that makes cowboy hat? No, I do not. What is the dumbest anime character? So, I don't know. I mean, I can think of a lot of dummies, but who's the dumbest? I don't know. Why does Zoro have yellow fox and Cheeto? What are you talking about? Wait, don't use a hairbrush? You mean this little floof right here? You think I'm gonna comb my hair and style it every time I hop on a live stream? You think I care that much if there's a little poof? How special do you think you are? I don't care. Do I enjoy Doritos? On very, very, very rare occasion. Do I have a hat? I have the straw hat. Goku is pretty dumb. I mean, Goku's dumb, sure, but he's also not... He's not the dumbest character ever. And, at least he has, high combat intelligence. Yeah, okay, so Jagara, I am not so insecure that I have to worry about a little poof right here. And if the only thing you have to say is, wow, you're a total mess, you must be a really insecure person. Do I have a wife? No. Uh, are you gray? My sweater is gray. Thoughts on GTA 6? I don't really care. I'm not playing GTA 6. What are these questions? I have no idea. Do you, Escanor and Vegeta would have beef? Uh, I think they would end up. I don't think they'd have beef in like this in the way that most people say beef. I think they'd probably fight each other because like Vegeta having the pride of a Saiyan wanting to be the strongest, and Escanor seeing himself as the pinnacle of all things, pinnacle of all things, and I think there would be some contention on who's actually the strongest, and then they would fight. Yes, my hoodie is gray. Do I like gore? I'm indifferent. If there's blood, cool. If there's no blood, cool. It doesn't matter to me. Do you think Luffy is emotionally intelligent? Uh, not not really. I mean, I think he's intelligent in some ways. In most ways, he is a dimwit. In some ways, he is very intelligent. Was that Zoro behind you? No. Am I blue? Probably not. I hope not. Am I a Saiyan? Yes. Who is a useless character in Dragon Ball? It depends on when in the series we're talking about, right? Because, like, characters like Yamcha used to be very relevant. Now he's not really doing anything. Chaozu used to be considered pretty strong, and now he's, like, not even there. What do I think of Arlong? Well, he's kind of an asshole. Just a bit of an asshole, you know? What monitors do I have? Well, I have an MSI over here, and I have an Acer over here. Zoro's getting lost using Google Maps for sure. Characters I relate to the most? I actually don't know. I can find characters where there's some similarities here and there, but I can't really find a character I genuinely connect with on that kind of level. My friend told me to watch Dandadan. I mean, it's not my thing. A lot of people love it. It's just not my thing personally. I don't even think it's a bad show, so sure. Is it fine if I talk about promote Invincible on your Discord? I mean, you can talk about anything you want, really. It's not anime exclusive, so go ahead. Do I have bad internet? No, my internet's pretty good. Would you like your parents to know that you're gay or that you've never been? Are you asking if my parents would care if I'm gay or not, even though I'm not gay? My parents wouldn't care. Yamcha versus Naruto, I don't do power scaling. Do I watch anime or on old modern? No, I watch all my anime right here. Reincarnation animes, some are good, some are bad. I'm not really biased to one or the other. If it's good, it's good. If you've been asked this, well, what's your favorite? I get asked that about 1,000 times a stream, but the problem is I don't have a favorite. Most insufferable? The characters that I can't tolerate are characters like Orochi, Charlos, Spondum, or let's go to a different series. What's a different series? Yeah, let's get away. Mineta. At least early series Mineta. Mineta does get better as the series goes on, but like early series Mineta, can't do that. Can you see my text? Yes. Favorite genre? Romance. Currently romance. Welcome back, Smarty. Reincarnated as a slime, Grace Isekai. I mean, it's a good one. I don't think it's the greatest, no. It's good. It's definitely good. You're asking if the guy is gay, you stop, or like, what? People in chat are weird. People in chat are weird. One Punch Man Season 3, second half anime by different studio. One Punch Man Season 3, second half anime by a different studio. Did the anime change hands? I'm not familiar. I didn't know that was happening. Do you remember Mr. 2 from One? Of course I remember Mr. 2. I remember all of the Baroque Works. I remember all of the characters from Baroque Works. What is the greatest isekai? For me, Digimon. Do you know? Are you trying to get me to say that word because you're not funny, animation? If you have watched Gurren Lagann, what is your views on it? I mean, it wasn't my thing. I can't really give my full views on it. I tried it and never really grabbed me. Where can I watch One Punch Man? Google One Punch Man Season 3. You'll find a link within like 2 or 3 links. With which character do you... I don't goon. How you doing, Philip? A character in One Piece that you think similarly bad to other characters in terms of morality, but audience or fans think they're cool. Okay, bad morals, but cool character, Garp. Whoa, stronger, Guillaume, Kokushibo. I haven't seen the Infinity Castle, so I don't know. Probably Kokushibo. Who's One Punch Man is free on YouTube. I mean, is it? I didn't know One Punch Man was on YouTube. Have you watched Samurai Champloo? It's on my list. It is on my list to get to. I love that even Yamcha gets cooked a lot. He's always down to help. I mean, yeah, Yamcha's a good guy. Yamcha's a good guy. What's my favorite character if I don't got one type? Okay, so I do have an archetype preference. So the calm, analytical, highly intelligent characters. So Rayleigh, Shikamaru, characters, even though Kyros is a bit different from that, same kind of vibe. Meruem. Who is my favorite Marine in One Piece? Fujitora. Could Goku beat 100? Okay. The manga. What manga are we talking about? I lost track of Chow. Bro, how much steps nor kilometers can I walk? I can walk as far as I want to. This is no effort. The anime which made you cry. There's been several that have made me cry. Most recently, probably I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Your reactions are absolutely hilarious. Is it because I'm so like monotone, flatline? Because that's my authentic personality. I'm very kind of just that. This is how I am. How you doing, Roronoa? Do you hoop? No, I do not. If Mr. 2 somehow gained the ability to time travel using his clone powers, do you think he'll save Ace? Or was he destined to... I mean, the thing is... Okay, there creates a lot of issues with the time traveling thing. So unless he can teleport, he's not... First of all, Bone Clay can't save Luffy. Bone Clay cannot save Ace. He doesn't have the means to do it. Hey, may I ask how Zoro got lost even when he's with Robin? Because I think it's just a gag at this point. I think it's just funny. I think it's just entertaining for the audience to see Zoro get lost. The One Punch Man season 3. Okay. All right. Crying from disappointment. Yes, you look so confused when a stupid... I mean, people on the internet are weird. People on the internet are weird. How you doing, Golden? Have I watched Ben 10? Of course I've watched Ben 10. Favorite character in the entirety of anime? I have not even the faintest idea. I don't even have a guess. Do I like Naruto? Absolutely. I grew up on Naruto. Okay, wait, what? I know Garp's not saving Ace. I know it is his duty and all, but still, what's my opinion? Exactly. He chose the Marines over his duties as a father. He made his choice. Do I like Itachi? I like Itachi. Ben 10 is getting a comic reboot. I mean, I don't read comics, but that's cool. I just joined the Discord. Thank you, YT. Welcome to the Discord. Suppotalk, I haven't been here I haven't seen you in a while, Tony. Top 3 favorite villains in Naruto Shippuden? Well, Madara, Obito, that's easy. You know what? You know what I kind of want to say is Zabuza, because Zabuza does make a return. He's dead, but he does make a return, right? And Zabuza is one of my favorite Naruto villains. So maybe Zabuza. What could beat Grand Zeno? Tons of characters beat Grand Zeno, but I don't get involved because power scaling is dumb. Do you dark web? I do not dark web. The stain is still... It's a permanent stain. It's permanent. It can't get it out now. Most interesting anime you watched and felt your brain switch on? I've watched tons of series that get me mentally stimulated. Whether it's Dr. Stone explaining the science of how they do all these different things, whether it's something like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood because of like alchemy and how it works and the equivalent exchange and the science behind it. So like there's tons of series which mentally like get me locked in. Uh, Thank you, YT. I appreciate that. What trope are you tired of? Well, oh, what trope? Uh, Having little, like, okay, taking characters that are thousands of years old or really who are adults and putting them in child's bodies and then having those children date adults. It's creepy. Do I watch Gintama? I tried. It wasn't my thing. Do I like Attack on Titan? I do. I'm not watching a Rainbow. This is weird, but what's your reaction when someone called him an anime or cartoon? I don't care. As long as I understand what you are talking about, I'm not gonna get offended or anything or mad. Do I play Clash Royale? I do not. Is this generation cooked? Some of you guys are. Some of you are doing really well. How you doing, Mystical? Helsing opinion. I finished Helsing Ultimate last month. It was really good. It took me a while to actually get into it, but the ending was really good. Favorite troop member. If we're not counting Hisoka, because he kind of snuck his way in there, probably it's not Uvogin. I'm tempted to say Phaeton. I think I'm going to go with Phaeton. Did you go to what I have not seen Infinity Castle, and no, I will not be watching it in theaters. I'll watch it at home. Your keyboard is looking insane. I'm actually planning on swapping it out. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I know it's pretty, but I'm just not the biggest fan. Tried Gintama wasn't my thing. Have I eaten chocolate at midnight? I mean, I've eaten chocolate late, probably. I'm like episode 80 into Bleach, and how strong are the bounce? They're pretty strong. I don't like power scales. I don't like having a number or like something to compare it to, but they're pretty strong. Have you watched Rising of a Shield Hero? I've seen all 4 seasons, though I think the first season was the only good one. I watch 10 One Piece episodes every day. That's quite a bit. Light or Kira? Well, Light calls himself Kira. I like Light. I liked him before he became Kira. Is this AI? Yes. Hey, sir, can you please shout out my friend? It's his birthday. Well, happy birthday, Blue Jab? Blue Jab. All right, well, happy birthday, Blue Jab. Do I watch Gintama? I tried it. Wasn't my thing. As a Canadian, do I know French? Bonjour. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Do you like old anime or new? This isn't the question. I like both. Your age, 33. My top 3 places to visit one day. I don't know about like overall. I'm going to Japan in 2 years, and the trip after that, we're probably looking at Italy. Probably Italy's on that list. Who's my favorite character? I don't have one. India's not currently on my list. I have a confession. Okay. My hobbies: anime, gym, food, Magic the Gathering, and more gym and more food. Do I play any sports? I weightlift and I occasionally run, but now that winter is coming and it's getting kind of cold, that was not a Game of Thrones reference, but maybe I'll go on a treadmill or just wait till the spring. Why in 2 years? Because we're doing a group trip, and the trip is going to cost around $6,000, so I need time to save up for that. Unk is good at speedrunning questions. I've been doing this for a while. Bonjour, monsieur. So, hello, Mr. You speak French. You speak French? Yeah, I do. I understood that. I actually understood that. Oh my god. Can you give 5 characters you like, not in any order? Oh, yes. That is easy. Just 5 random characters that I like. Let's do 5 different series to make it a little bit more diverse. Let's take Guilmon from Digimon, Season 3 Tamers. Let's take... I'll avoid MCs as well, just to make it a little bit harder. Let's take Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins. Let's take Piccolo from Dragon Ball. Let's take Gajeel from Fairy Tail. And what's one more? We'll go with... what series should I pick? Let's... how about Full Metal? I like Greed from Full Metal Alchemist. I'm going to Korea with my friend next year. We're taking 6K each. There you go. Makes sense. Yeah, it's going to be around 6,000 per person, give or take. Depends where we go, how much we eat, what hotels we choose to stay at. But yeah, we're ballparking around $6,000 based on the current market of things. How much your jacket in... Wait, what? How much your jacket... This sweater? When it was, before the oil stain, this was like, what, $60? Your favorite anime that is released after 2023? I don't really keep track of when anime are released, but I think the best anime that came out in a recent, like came out recently, because there's Windbreaker, there's The Flower That Blooms with Dignity. Uh, when did To Your Eternity come out? Like, when did season one come out? Uh, it might be. I think it's going to be between The Flower That Blooms with Dignity and Windbreaker. If we're talking about when a series first came out, do I prefer sub or dub? I watch both, but depends on the voice actors. How you doing, sub? What is the chat's obsession with your hoodie? I don't know. Maybe they like ducks, which I get. I totally get if they like ducks. How do you feel about power scalers? Just don't drag me into it. I don't care what you do. Please forgive me for farting. It's okay. Normally bodily function. No, the Saitama routine is absolute garbage. I'm not wasting my time on that. Spy Family, I'm on season 2. I'm enjoying it. I agree. Fragrant Flower is amazing. I accidentally... how you doing, Frustrated? Only One Piece, bro. Loves from India. Thank you, Frustrated. Uncle's a professional yapper, basically. Your 5 anime that's released. Oh, 5 anime? Oh, damn. How you doing, Frustrated? Hello, Tenna. You defo a power... No, I'm anti-power scaling. Ducks are cute. I agree. Fix my... Oh, these? Does that bother you? Does the unevenness of the drawstrings bother you? Should I make it even worse? Should I do it like all the way down? Should I do this? I like messing with people. When should I sleep? Whenever. Okay, whatever time is going to be best for your schedule. Like, some people work night shifts. Some people are getting ready for exams, and therefore their schedule is not going to be as consistent sometimes. I go to bed early. Some people go to sleep around 9, 10. It kind of depends on your circumstances. As long as you're getting a quality 7 to 9 hours, somewhere in that, like 7 or 8, 9 hours, you're pretty solid. It's 2:30 for me, and I'm watching... Damn, I would definitely be asleep. Have I watched Bleach? More than once. What GPU do I have? I would have to ask my friends who built my PC for me. Do I like jewelry or accessories? Like, for myself, no. On other people, yeah, sure, why not? Do it, you can... If that's your thing, go ahead. Monsieur, what do I do for work? Besides this, the gym. But being honest, I spend most of my time doing this. What's the worst drink I've ever drank? That's a hard one. What? Because I'm not picky. Like, I'm really not picky. You know what? I really don't like alcohol, so it's probably going to be some alcoholic drink. It's probably going to be some really strong alcohol, maybe a tequila or a vodka or something. You could open Task Manager and look what... I mean, I could, but, like, I just know nothing about, like, computer specs. How you doing? I'm like really, really, really bad with all that kind of stuff. I just have my friends do it. I ignore the meme, yes. Your favorite memes? I don't actually look at memes. Occasionally, like in my Facebook chat, someone posts a meme that's kind of funny, and I'll put that in the Discord because some other people might like it, but I don't actively look at memes myself. Hot dog water? Yeah. I mean, I've never drank hot dog water. Top 3 favorite duos? Oh, that work well together. Now that's... Okay. Top 3 duos. How about the Elric brothers? I really like the Elric brothers. They're a good team. I'll think. Do I have tattoos? I'm currently looking for a tattoo artist, actually. I'm actively looking for a tattoo artist. We're going to get a project done. I'm disappointed my parents with my and Mark's. I don't know what you tried to say there. Do I read manga very rarely? And I very, very, very rarely read manga. What's your take on High School DxD? I dropped it right away. Have I seen Full Metal Panic? I have seen Full Metal Panic. Not a lot of people mention that one. How you doing, Magician? I do tattoos. The thing is, you need to be local to me, and I'm looking for a very... so I'm Canadian, first of all. So I'm also looking for someone who does a very, like, D&D style work. Like I'm going for a very Dungeons and Dragons vibe. Uh, so, is it bad because my son watches what? DxD. I mean, what? I don't know. I mean, is it fan servicey? Yeah. Like, is it bad that your son watches it? Not necessarily. I just don't like the show. You disappointed your parents because your grades weren't good? That can happen sometimes. Why am I standing? Because I don't want to be sitting. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I just don't want to be sitting. Besides Rita, what's your favorite anime weapon? So I'm very much into straight hands. Like, I love hand-to-hand combat. So the way Rock Lee fights, and Might Guy, and when we see in God of High School sometimes, I know there's some weapons in God of High School, but the martial arts parts I really, really enjoy. Not saying martial arts doesn't include weapons, but you get what I'm trying to say. Mostly the hand-to-hand combat stuff. I tried Katakuri Circus, it wasn't really my thing. Dragon Ball, I'm generally a fan. I'm not like, I don't think it's the best thing ever, but I enjoy all of it, and I'll be continuing it when the new release comes out in 2026. Is this my full-time job? It's one of my jobs, and I do this full-time. Are you claustrophobic? I don't like tight spaces, but I'm not claustrophobic. Like, I won't mentally go into a panic. What martial arts do I like? I have an appreciation for all forms of martial arts. I may not actively be learning them right now, but whether you do karate, kung fu, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, grappling, wrestling, all of it, I respect it. I respect all of it. How do you deal with stress? I don't, outside of basic money stress, which every single one of us, unless you're filthy rich, deals with on a regular basis, I don't have any. How to get monetized fast? Be consistent and try to make every piece of content better than the last. And do what's fun. Do the kind of content that you're excited to do. That way it's going to be the best it can possibly be. Have I watched Gangsta? I have not. Honestly, I don't mind either. I just like good choreography. I appreciate good choreography in a fight. I don't need it to be flashy. I don't need superpowers. I don't need it to be the craziest thing I've ever seen. But a good, well choreographed fight, like Windbreaker, I love it. I love it. What do I do besides this? The gym. What do I usually do on my PC? Well, it primarily comes down to three things. Outside of streaming, there's gaming, and then watching my various TV shows, anime, and stuff. Other than that, not too much. Best anime where water is always nearby? That is a very specific question. Where water is always... Are you trying to say One Piece because they're traveling on oceans all the time? I can't really think of a lot of series which kind of meet that criteria. I enjoy One Piece very much. What's your job? Why you make content trying to get an understanding? Well, this is more... Okay, so here's the thing. I have different channels for different goals. This all started on a coincidence. This channel is entirely just a coincidence. During lockdown, I got bored, and I started doing stuff on TikTok. People liked it, so I'm like, oh, okay, sure, I can do this. And then I posted it on YouTube, and then within 2.5 months, I was monetized on YouTube. I'm like, oh, damn, this is working out. And I just kept doing it, and now we're here. This is all just one big coincidence. But this isn't the stuff I love to do. The content on these channels is not what I love to do. My big thing is, I love the gym more than anything. But I also really enjoy gaming. I love gaming. So, if I can get the Twitch to grow and we can hang out and just play fun games together, that would be preferable. But I'm not going to stop doing this. Have I seen Made in Abyss? I'm watching it now. What was your job before content? I mean, I still coach. I still go to the gym and coach people. Morning, Damien. Is Rent a Girlfriend worth watching? In my opinion, no, but if that's your thing, okay. Favorite games? Currently, I'm playing Crime Scene Cleaner. I'm having a great time, but if we're talking about overall, I had a great time playing the Halo series, Mass Effect. Let's see, what were some other good ones? Baldur's Gate. Am I on a treadmill? Basically, he's mashing grapes with his feet. Exactly, I'm making wine. I haven't played... Okay, I played Elden Ring for 5-10 minutes. I don't own the game, so I didn't really get to play it. Currently, I am playing the Water Park Simulator, TCG Sim, and Crime Scene Cleaner. the next games in the rotation are going to be Thief Simulator, the old Disney's Hercules game, and Loan Shark. Have I tried Chainsaw CS2 or Valorant? I have not, but those are not really the kinds of games I play. What video games do you think has the best story? The best story game experience that I have had was Mass Effect, especially 2. JJK or Attack on Titan? I'm going to say Attack on Titan for the story, JJK for the entertainment. Did you see Okay, I have not seen Lord of Mysteries. For God's sake, oh, you're doing religious. Guys, keep religion in chat. My name is Inspector Inspector Gadget. Yo, I love the old Inspector Gadget cartoon. Do I stumble? Do I know Stumble Guys? No, I do not. Don't waste your time with Lord. I don't know. Haven't looked into it. Best isekai for me, it's Digimon. All right, it's getting late on. All right, I'll see you later, YT. I almost ask every time I have no question. What should I ask? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you just want to lurk, that's fine too. In terms of anime being fascinating and interesting or belief changing, so the one that makes me really reflect the most is probably Vinland Saga. I have no enemies. That just hits me every time. It's just Vinland Saga or Full Metal Alchemist. I love them, but I genuinely love them both. I think I like Full Metal a little bit more, but honestly, you can't go wrong with either. You can't go wrong with either. They're both absolute gems. Death Note, I like the first half. I do like the first half. Favorite Batman series? I haven't seen them all, but like, what was it? Was it Batman Beyond? I'm trying to remember if it was Batman Beyond that was my favorite. I would recognize it if I saw it. Like, I'll remember the aesthetic. Man. There were some good Batman cartoons back in the day. Have I watched Anohana? I have. How many... Dude, Lucas, you're not funny. Nani or Robin? I like Robin's character more. Are you a bored potato? I like potatoes, and I'm not really bored. Should I play classical music at a party? I guess it depends on the party. I'm not against classical music, but I also don't really go to parties. Brave and Bold is a good one. I haven't seen Brave and Bold. How many times you watched anime? Random, what's wrong with you? Courage the Cowardly Dog was peak. I completely agree with you. Favorite comic book? I'm actually not a Batman fan, so no, I wasn't going to say Batman. I also don't read comics, so I'm probably not the person to ask. I'm probably not the person to ask. I just don't actively read comic books. What do I train at the gym? Everything. I train everything. Lucas leads loving parents. I agree. Dance party. Oh, a dance party. Well, I'm definitely not there. I can't dance to save my life. My camera's blurry. Oh, is it? Yeah. Hang on. That's better. There we go. Where you watch anime? Google. I go to Google, type in the show I want to see, and I find it. Can you do a Datebayo? I can't do the voice, but I just said Datebayo for you. And I butchered it completely. I can't even say it right. Do I like the regular show? I've never seen the regular show. I like Man Thing. Okay. What did I train today? Today was leg day. So, we did some SLDLs, leg extensions, hip thrusts, ham curls, adductors, calf raise. How much steps? I don't track them. Not gonna lie, I cried at episode 25 of Death Note, where the thing happens. That thing. Yeah, I get it. Can we get a PC tour? My camera's locked in place. My camera's, this camera's not locked in place, but, not really. It's just two monitors on a rising desk. What's my favorite lift? I think it depends on my mood. I can go by body part. So, like, for hamstrings, that's LDL. For quads, probably a pendulum squat or a leg extension. And you know what? Leg extension. If we're going with back, then either a lat pull down or a chest supported row. Glutes, hip thrust. Biceps, a preacher curl with a descending profile. Show us, or are you scared? No, I'm not scared. It's literally just, there's nothing here. It's two screens on a rising desk. That's all that's here. What's my favorite summoning? Oh, favorite summoning in Naruto. That's an interesting one. You know what it might be? You know what it might actually be? It might be Tamari's. How to make friends? Do the most social thing of the things you like to do. So if you like to play Magic the Gathering like I do, got some Magic cards right over here. Ignore the fact that it's a Yu-Gi-Oh tin. So if I like to play Magic the Gathering, I would go to a card shop and try to find like pools of people playing and see if I could join them. Samurai Jack was Samurai Jack, another great one. Have a certain anime become less appealing as you got older? So I'm going to say that my preferences have shifted. So it's like I used to watch like mostly battle shonens, right? I haven't stopped liking those series, but I'm now more drawn to the relaxing slice of life, romance, just comfy shows more than the battle shows. Tamari doesn't. Yes, she does. You just forgot. During the Sasuke retrieval arc, when Tamari showed up to save Shikamaru, she summoned, I think it was a ferret riding a scythe that tore up all the trees. So yes, she does. How to make friends in school? Oh, I didn't really. I mean, I joined a club. I joined the anime club, and that's where all my friends are from. That nobody expected to work with made into. Wait, what? They use on Kaguya. I mean, oh yes. Reverse harem jutsu. Do you like the Area 51 theme conversations? I don't really know what to add to that, to be honest. Have you seen the anime called Grand Blue? I tried it, wasn't my thing. What anime is better, AOT or One Piece? I enjoy One Piece quite a bit more. Guess what club I joined last month? Definitely not the anime club. Hopefully it wasn't like... you didn't join a cult, did you? What am I walking on? The air? No clubs in your school? That's unfortunate. To be fair, I didn't have any clubs until college. Depends what you mean, Alan, religion or ethnicity. Because those are, depends if you mean ethnicity or religion. Hopefully, I still love romance anime when I'm older. I mean, your taste in romance anime might change, but hopefully you still enjoy it either way. Am I a bad anime fan for... No, there's no such thing. There is no series you are obligated to like. That's silly. Favorite Sharingan user? Probably... it could go to either Obito or Madara for different reasons. Like, it's either Obito or Madara. I like them both for very different reasons. Why am I walking on air? Because it's cool. We have 78 clubs. 78! My goodness. How can I speak for this long? Because of you guys. Like, I'm mostly responding to you guys. If I just had to talk about whatever for 2 hours, then I'd have to spend a lot more time prepping these. Are your sinuses okay? I mean, after talking nonstop for an hour and a half, 2 hours, my throat starts to get sore. I start to feel like kind of, even with water, I feel kind of dried out. So it's mostly just because I'm talking nonstop. Do I play golf? I do not. I do not. Are you Canadian? I am. Bro, is air farming? Exactly. What's my opinion on Demon Slayer? I haven't seen Infinity Castle. So you aren't a... Jesus, Alan. You joined volleyball? I mean, you know what? That's pretty cool, too. What's your message to the ones who say anime's for kids? I ignore those people. They're not worth my time. I have the same keyboard. The thing is, I'm swapping it out. I'm swapping it out. I'm looking for a particular keyboard. This one just doesn't suit my preferences. I am not the person to ask about relationships. I do not date. Walking pad reveal. Okay, go on Amazon, type in walking pad, and then look for like around the $100 price range, 4 stars. You'll probably find it. Advice for younger folk: don't worry so much about people's opinions. Do what you enjoy. Enjoy your life. And as long as you like treat people with respect and kindness, you'll find your people. I'm not religious. How you doing, Mohad? Wait, how old am I? 33. Oh, hey, Kashi, how you doing? Just finished AOT. Got me feel so good. Excellent. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Do you guys use Fahrenheit or Celsius? I actually go back and forth. Most people I know use Celsius, but I can really work with either. Hi, man. How am I doing? Pretty good. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. Piano or guitar? I love both piano and guitar. If you're asking me which I would rather learn to play, probably piano, but I can really appreciate them both. Tacos are weird sometimes. Did you try Dubai chocolate? Actually, yes. Actually, yeah. Pretty good, but not my favorite. Work stress as usual. Maybe has been this week. Well, hopefully. I do have D&D tomorrow afternoon, but I will have time. If you want to watch Has Been Hotel, I will make time for it. Why is it so expensive in Canada? Politicians. Do you get a guilty pleasure anime? I don't really feel guilty for enjoying any of my series. There's nothing that I feel like I should be hiding that I watch this series. Do I love... Okay, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I'm a huge fan. What do I play in D&D? We're actually playing a different variant of D&D. It has the same kind of system, but it's actually built off of Goblin Slayer. And I don't mean we made like a custom campaign. This is actually something you could go out and get yourself. It has a slightly different system, but there's a Goblin Slayer campaign, and it's a good time. I'm a dragon priest. Are you good at chess? I mean, I haven't played chess in 20 years, so I'm not good, but I know how to play. Unhealthy habit or unhealthy food that you are thinking of to reduce or remove? So I don't look at food as healthy or unhealthy. I just make sure I don't overdo it. I'm just reasonable with my choices. Unhealthy hobbies? I don't really have any. I make sure anything that I do is in moderation. What state do I live in? I'm not American. Why am I ignoring you? I'm not. How you doing, Farhan? What is the painting behind you? It is a One Piece painting. I play Moon Druid in a 5e campaign. I don't think I've ever played a druid. What's an anime you like a lot, but most people seem not to? I don't know. I've never had that experience, honestly. There might be an anime that I like that a lot of people have not seen, but I don't see people talking about Trillion Game. Blinker the Yart? What? Do I like beard? I mean, like beards? I don't really want a beard, no. Not gonna lie, I look 25. I get that all the time, but thank you. A Goblin Slayer campaign like exactly. So it has the same kind of characters and abilities and system as Goblin Slayer, but it uses a D&D like system. It functions almost the same as D&D. It's just a bit different. Screen time very, very high because I work from the computer. How's your morning? Pretty good. Favorite Pokemon type? Not sure if I have a favorite type. Maybe I've always had a thing for dragons my whole life, but I also have a fun time with like fire or ghost. You know what? I'm kind of gonna say ghost. Maybe because Gengar. Pasta or pizza? Or lasagna. Well, I'd say the lasagna is a type of I'm gonna go with pasta. Have I watched Watamote? I have not. Favorite anime? I don't really have one. Do I know Raja Banks? I do not. Metal songs or pop? Definitely metal. Do you collect Pokemon cards? I mean, I don't collect them, but I did like come across a few. Like I do have a couple, but I don't like collect them. I just found them on the street actually. Would you kiss Yuta for $1 million? Okay. English or French? English. Have I seen Gurren Lagann? I tried, it wasn't my thing. Why am I atheist? Because I'm just as atheist as everybody else. I just believe in one less God than you do. Do I collect new MHA season? Fantastic. Season 8, fantastic. A sci-fi anime recommendation. Sci-fi. First one that comes to mind is Dr. Stone. How's my... I'm up to date now? Yeah, I'm up to date. Okay, whatever. Favorite artist? I don't have a favorite, but I'll say, you know what? I'll give a shout out to Jonathan Young. What do I think about Haikyuu? I love it. I've seen it 3 times. How to be funny? I don't know. I can't help you there. I can't. Have I seen SpongeBob? I have seen SpongeBob. Cosmic Garo, I don't do power scaling. Will be crazy when they animate it. Yes. I'm hoping, I haven't read it, but I hope it's very pretty. Do I know CG5? No, I do not. If you have to, okay, Farhan, you're getting muted. You're just becoming a pain for chat, so I'm gonna put you in timeout. There you go. If you have to, okay. If you have too long in the abyss gazes into you. Who quoted that? Because that's also from Criminal Minds. Can we get a ban Farha? I just muted him. Worst sequel of a series? I've seen some pretty bad sequels. I haven't seen Promised Neverland. I know some people are going to say that. Some people might say Tokyo Ghoul, which is fair. Some people might say Seven Deadly Sins, which is fair. I think there's a few examples. Why am I walking? Because I don't want to be sitting. Have I seen Madoka Magica? I have. Who do you think will be the final villain for One Punch Man? I actually don't know because I'm not reading the manga. The farthest thing ahead that I know of is Garo turning into Cosmic Garo. I don't know anything beyond that. Opinions on people. Not really a fan. Not really a fan of people. Have you watched... Okay, you're funny. Am I okay? Sometimes. Do you even like comedy anime? Very, 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 very rarely. Favorite food? Everything. And no, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Indian, Chinese, Thai, seafood, Italian, your pastas, your ramen, your sushi, everything. All of it. Cool dev. Opinion on Indians? They're people. Race doesn't matter. Who is your Oshi? What's an Oshi? Have I seen Comrades? I have not. Do you believe? No, I'm not spiritual at all. Food is exactly. I appreciate all food. Can we ask about anything? Well, almost anything. Some of you are kind of weird. Some of you are kind of sketchy. So just think like a rational human being if you're able to do that. How you doing, Mr. Nothing? Best takeout. I don't really get takeout very often. I usually, if I'm gonna have something, if I'm gonna go out for food, I'm gonna get something good. Like I'm gonna go for something that's actually good. So even if I get delivery, I'm not gonna get like. I very rarely get pizza. For Halloween, we ordered pizza, but I also ordered poke bowl, and that was really good. Have I seen Titanic? I have seen Titanic. What about Chinese? I love Chinese food. Both the Americanized and authentic. Oshinoko? I haven't seen Oshinoko. Favorite quote? Hold on, I know this one. How about... okay. Try, fail, try again, fail better. What happened in Titanic? Lots of people died. Favorite poem? I'm not really a poetry expert. I'm not an expert on other poets. Pokeball with salmon or tuna. I actually ordered the Pokeball monster, which was everything. So there was salmon, there was tuna, it was pretty much everything in one giant bowl. It was delicious. Though I definitely prefer the salmon. Dude, his production is productive. I like to be productive. Favorite sport? Martial arts in general. Taekwondo, boxing, MMA, judo. I just have appreciation for all of it. Do I collect or buy it? I collect paintings. I collect autographed paintings. Do I use Reddit? I haven't used it in years. Have I seen Game Theory? I know what Game Theory is. I just haven't watched much of their content. Do I have Fish and Chips? I mean, I've had Fish and Chips. Avatar's an animated series. I dabble in Aikido, actually, fun fact. One of my very good friends is on the Canadian Kendo team. Like, she's a professional, she's a pro at Kendo. So she's a national representative. Do you use 4chan? I've never been on 4chan. Top 3 food experiences this month. Pokeball is going on that list. But the thing is, I mostly just eat at home. I don't know who Kawasaki is. I mostly just eat at home. So, my usual stuff. Grilled chicken, breaded chicken, with vegetables and rice, different sauces. Have you had maple syrup? I'm Canadian. Do I do Zaza? No, I've never Zaza'd. Who's Samuel Vibes? Oh, Samuel Vibes is a content creator that I met on TikTok years ago, and now we work together at Anime North every year. He's a good guy. What anime show had a fantastic season 1 then fell off? Tokyo Ghoul. Have you heard about the boy band One Direction? Yes, I'm familiar with One Direction, though I'm not a fan. You don't swear? I mean, I do swear. Actually, I just try to swear a lot less on here. I actually swear quite a bit. Have I smoked pot? No. Tokyo Ghoul Season 1 is unmatched. I mean, but you said which, but I said which had a, they asked which had a good Season 1 then fell off. He swears a lot on Twitch. I do swear more on Twitch than here. Have you seen Chopper Family? Yes, I have seen Chopper's Family. Sure. Or High Card? I have not seen High Card. Can you show the game? What game? What game are you talking about? Gachakuda's on my list. Where am I from? Canada. 41 pieces of gold or 41 cats? How big are these pieces of gold? If you mean like they're so small that they add up to no weight at all and therefore not have any value, then might not be worth it. I noticed how you switch chats but focus more on YouTube chats because TikTok is a lot quieter. There's 6 people on on TikTok right now. You look like Orlando Bloom? Okay, I wish, but no. Sell gold, buy more cats? I don't have any room for cats, I'm sorry. Surprisingly, really good and actually makes you belly laugh. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, Gachakuda? I mean, at some point. I'll get to it at some point. Am I white? You tell me. You tell me. Show your anime watch list? You mean my active watch list? I go over it every stream because someone always asks. Pokemon, Hero Academia, To Your Eternity, Campfire Cooking, One Punch Man, and Made in Abyss, and Ponyo. You look Jewish? Well, that's because I'm ethnically Jewish. Devil, he's 4'11". Exactly, I'm 4'11". That implies he has gold. I mean, not currently. I don't have any gold. Dude's colorblind as long as you're white. People are people, and most people I don't like. What happens when you run out of chats to read? Then I'll talk about something that I'm watching or playing, or just ramble off of random nonsense until people start talking again. But usually I don't have that problem. Do you remember your last dream? My dreams are usually just kind of random nonsense. I'm 4'11" and 17. It's okay. I was 4'10" in high school. You mean 5'11"? No, I'm not 5'11". That's what you're watching right now? Yes. Is it true Canadians cry syrup? Yeah, that it would be a lot cheaper if we did because maple syrup is expensive as hell. You Olay video games? Like, you mean play video games? Yes, I do. People who think Eminence in Shadow is not cool to hang... people who think Eminence of Shadow is not cool to hang with. That's not a sentence. The last dream I had, I was the Hulk. Flying on a dragon. You know, your dreams are better than mine, Sebastian. What car do I drive? I use my legs. Omniverse was great regardless of what fandom thinks. I haven't seen Omniverse. Height 5'9". Can I say my weirdest dream and you read in chat? You can't say no. If it has something I can't say, I will not read it. Can I donate if you want to? Don't feel obligated. That sounds like a name for an uber rare cat in the Battle Cats. Mighty Otaku is just because I'm an anime enthusiast who likes the gym. That's really it. I'm an anime guy. I'm an anime fan who likes the gym. Do all people in Canada speak in maple syrup? Yes, we do. Recent anime that I dropped? That I could probably... You know what? I could pull that up pretty easily, for sure. What's the most recent thing that I dropped? I have my list right here. What was the most recent one? Too bad it doesn't go by, like... It'd be easier if it showed the order of, like, of when I recently put it in. But I think most recently was Records of Ragnarok. I think. You into manhwa or I mean, I don't really read manga or manhwa to begin with. So it's not that they're Chinese or Korean. I just don't read very much. Where do you watch all your anime? On Google. I look for it and I find it. Sorry for being late. Oh, don't worry about it. We still have another 40 minutes. First thing to watch as a new anime watcher. Okay. Do you have a preference for a genre or a theme, or what do you like to watch outside of anime? Use that as a base. Favorite month? Probably September, October. Has anyone said you have Pete Davidson's mouth? People say I look like Pete Davidson all the time, even though he looks like me because I'm older than him. It takes a strong man to deny what's in front of him, and if the truth is too much, he creates his own. That's a pretty solid quote. I don't play RuneScape, I'm sorry. How to stop overthinking? Just do it. Just don't worry about it. Just do it. Honestly, I always say AOT is the... I mean, AOT... Look, AOT is good. And for some people, it will be a great starter, but not for everybody. Everyone has preferences. Do I have pets? No. Have I had pets? Yes. Do you think if Tokyo Ghoul anime was executed like the manga, I want to say yes, but I haven't read the manga, so I think I'd be just going off of what everyone else is saying, so I'm not sure that's fair. Comedy, what about comedy? Who would you like to fight against, but you always win? I mean, I'd always win anyway. I haven't lost a fight before. Actually, wait, I've lost a wrestling match. I have lost a wrestling match. But yeah. You know what? I've met George St. Pierre. He would kick my ass. He would absolutely fold me in 2 seconds. Not even 2 seconds. But you know what? I'd spar with him if he had the time. Have I watched Cautious Hero? I have not. Do you think Berserk 2016 deserves more seasons? Not the 2016. I would go with the older release. I'd go with the 1997 version and go with that one. For comedy, either Bravern or Sakamoto Desuka. I very rarely watch comedy, but those are my go-tos. George Washington could spare me. Okay. People who think Eminence of Shadow is mid is not cool to hang with. I mean, okay. I think it's mid at best. I like DxD. I do not. Over 9,000. I'm not quite over 9,000. I've seen over 900. Would you watch anime with Justin Trudeau? I don't really care about Justin Trudeau. So long as he's not like the main character, I guess. Take that back. I will not. Are you 6 foot? No, I am not. Name a one-hit wonder. Like a series, like a movie or something. Like Silent Voice kind of one-hit wonder, or like what do you mean? What is my favorite one of Goku's transformations? 4. Super Saiyan 4. I love Assassination Classroom, Water Magician, or Snow White with red hair. I don't even like Water Magician. I dropped it, so that's an insult. Absolutely. Snow White. I do like JJK. Is Escanor my favorite character? No, but I really like him. Keke Sensen is a proud one-hit wonder. Okay. I'm in somewhere. I can't see what the emblem is in the middle of your flag. It's too small. Are you more cautious or careless? In some areas, I just say, screw it, I'll do it. And then some areas, I really, really plan it out. So it depends on the context and what the risk is. Have I watched Trailer Park Boys? Yes and no. Like, I know what it is, but I've never, watched it. Favorite Avatar? Favorite Avatar. I mean, Roku's a solid pick. But to be fair, I don't remember most of the avatars. Roku is a solid pick, to be fair. See you later, Meat. Saitama is a one-hit wonder? No, he's not. You're funny. Technically, no. Because he doesn't win every fight in one punch. Who is best Haikyuu character from Time Skip? The thing is, my favorite character in Haikyuu has always been Kageyama. So I might just stick with Kageyama. Am I looking forward to JJK? Yes, I am. Highest view count? If we're talking about active viewers at the same time, then 200. Is it true you get milk in bags? Yes, we do. We could get cartons, but we have the option of getting bags. Ben 10 versus Avatar, I don't do power scaling. And how's your day going? Same as always. My routine is extremely consistent. Though sometimes I'm a bit late on things because, yesterday I had a Costco delivery. It came in late, so, my stream was late. Other than that, I'm very consistent. Do I like Madoka Magica? I do. Who is the best Haikyuu character from Time Skip? Okay, I answered that one. I need to go. Okay, we'll still be here. We are still here for another 35 minutes or so. How long do you stream for each day? I do around 2 hours on TikTok and YouTube, and on days where I stream on Twitch, about an hour and a half, 2 hours, because, it depends on the game that I'm playing and how much time I have. Today we're doing Crime Scene Cleaner. I only have enough time for one mission, because each mission can last between 1 and 2 hours. If it's a 2-hour mission, then I just don't have 4 hours to put into a Twitch stream. So, and there's no save point. So I can't get halfway through a mission then stop. So on games like that, streams can be a little bit shorter. Otherwise, about 4 to 4.5 hours a day of streaming. You have a dirty nose. What do you mean a dirty nose? My nose is fine. Have you tried milk from the US? I've been to the US, so sure. Hi from Uzbekistan. I'm studying English. What country? Canadian. What logo is that on my hoodie? It's a custom. We literally just it's just a duck. It's not associated with any group or team or anything. I can't stay. All right, I'll see you later, Baldy. What time is it? It is 11:07. What's your opinion on Darling in the Franxx? I tried. It wasn't my thing. I dropped it. The painting is pending is fire. Thank you very much. It's not like I didn't make it, but the artist is really, really good. I get his stuff all the time. Do I think Aaron was reasonable? I don't think it was justified, but I get it. It's 4:07 for you. I mean, most of you are in different time zones. I totally get that. Top 3 favorite anime characters. I don't even have the faintest idea where I would even start with that. We are coming for our moose. Good luck with that. You're not even touching a moose. Good luck. You're dying. Consume only milk from dairy products or consume other dairy but no milk. I'm definitely choosing the dairy products because I very rarely just drink straight milk outside of chocolate milk. But dairy products, you got ice cream, you got cake, you got all the different sauces for my pastas that I make with milk. Now, we're definitely dropping just the milk. Out of 10, what would I rate AOT? For writing, 9. Enjoyment, like 7.5. Opinion on Darling in the Franxx. I already answered that one. Can you keep your religion out of chat, please? Like just chill. Who is better character overall, Tanjiro or Denji? Denji's a more well-written character, but I just like Tanjiro's personality more. Chocolate ice cream or vanilla? Definitely chocolate. Did I ever see Gangsta? I have not. Hello, V. Out of 10. Have I met Mr. Beast? No, I have not. Do you think the rumbling destroys Naruto? I think power scaling is dumb, so it's irrelevant. But no, absolutely not. Favorite action-adventure video game? Action-adventure, Mass Effect. Or Halo, one of those. I mean, look, I'm not saying Denji is a bad MC. I think he's a well-written character that I just do not like. Favorite action-adventure? I already answered that one. You need to read... No, I will not. American milk or Canadian milk? I mean, definitely Canadian milk. Did you watch Tokyo Godfathers? I have not. I haven't really seen that many Christmas movies. I've seen, like, The Grinch and, like, things like that. But I haven't really seen that many... I've seen a lot of Christmas cartoon movies. Animation, keep your religious babble out of chat, please. Mugiwara, what about Straw Hat? Can you ban... I mean, I'm trying. I'm actually trying to get the banning system on my YouTube chat to work. I am trying. Thank you for the follow, Red Panda. But not everyone in One Piece and Naruto is strong, so, like, not really. Look, again, power scaling is silly to me. It's just dumb. Windbreaker or Tokyo Revengers, hands down Windbreaker. It's not even close. Okay, so animation, you're not respecting the fact that... Okay, I'm going to have to mute you. Religion does not matter here. Like, your faith, I'm putting you in timeout. I'm putting you in timeout. Okay. Biggest dream? I don't really have any impossible dreams. All my dreams are quite realistic. Have you seen Moose? Yes, I have seen Moose. Of course I've seen Moose. Not an anime, but have you you have other streaming services to watch other shows like Boys or the... I mean, sure. I'm doing a Criminal Minds watch through right now because I never bothered to finish it. Smallest view count? Smallest viewer count? 0. I've had streams with 0 people before. And I don't really care. I don't worry about it. I show up, I have a good time. If we have 10 people, 100 people, 200 people, which has happened, I just go along with it. Does it snow? Of course it does. Let me force my audio... Exactly. Where are the Pokemon cards at? I mean, I don't have a lot. Like, I do have a couple over here. I do have a couple. But nothing really rare, just stuff I found on the street. Moose are really big. Bigger than you would think. They are huge. What's your top 10? I don't have a top 10. I don't have a list like that. Dangers in My Heart is a Good Romance. I don't think I've seen that one. Is that a thermometer behind you? It's a thermostat. It's not a thermometer. Out of the 2 Devil May Cry anime, which do you think... I mean, I haven't really watched Devil May Cry. I've seen 1 episode. Long hair or short hair for males? Do what you want. My roommate has hair down to his ass. My hair is up here. So, like, do what you want. What is an overrated anime? I don't really care about overrated or not. Like, I don't care. If you like a show, then like the show. Who cares what other people say about it? It makes no difference. You got to check out Welcome to Derry. I don't think I've seen that one. I love Robert Downey Jr. I do, but I do not look like him. I don't. I wish I did, but no. What animes have you dropped within the first 5 to 10 minutes? Girlfriend, Rent a Girlfriend, 100 Girlfriends. No, Steins Gate I got past 10 minutes for sure. Any show like that, I think maybe even Darling in the Franxx. Ever seen Blue Gender? No, I've never heard of that one. Can humans ride a moose? Not if you want to live. High IQ or high EQ? Which is, so IQ is not a good measure of intelligence to begin with. It's a useless measurement. Where do I buy anime merch? I don't really buy any. Any collectibles that I have paintings, and I get toys donated by my cousin. I don't think it deserves that much hate. I think it deserves all the hate. If you love it, like if you enjoy the show, I'm not saying you can't enjoy the show. But do I think it's awful? Absolutely. Stuka dive sound? Okay. Can you buy a moose? You could buy moose meat. Like you could buy moose meat if you found a hunter or like some store that might have it. Like it's not impossible to get. Memes couldn't keep your religion out of chat, please. Dr. Stone is cute. Sukiya? I don't remember who that is, but okay. All of the characters from Dr. Stone are children for the most part, so I can't really say that. That's creepy. Too many. No, there's not too many Indians in Canada. No anime that's going to be released soon. Black Clover's coming back. JJK's coming back. Dragon Ball's coming back. As for what's new, I don't know. Play Roblox, not even if you paid me. You should put Pokemon in the banner here. I have in the past. I rotate it. I rotate the characters on the banner. Free Ren and Hell's Paradise. I mean, I love Free Ren. I haven't finished Hell's Paradise. Do you think the new Cyberpunk season is going to flop? I haven't watched Cyberpunk to begin with. I haven't seen it yet. If you could choose one power system to be made real, I would not, because I do not trust humans with superpowers. Humans are too dangerous. I know. I would never trust the human species with superpowers. Do I read the Bible? No. What's Canada special about? Well, people are generally friendly, but not always. But like, sometimes we're nice, sometimes we're not. The food is really good because we're such a multicultural, like boiling pot of everything. The variety in food that you can get depending on where you are in the country is wonderful. Yes, we have lots of beautiful sights, but I am a foodie. I love food. And we can get good Indian food, good Thai food, good Chinese food. Like, we can get good anything, anywhere. Do I watch Don Don? I tried, it wasn't my thing. Look, guys, you can recommend a show as much as you want. I don't have all the time to watch all these things. If I say it's on my watch list or if I haven't seen it yet, there's a reason for it. Do I travel around Canada? Not very often. I mostly travel, I do visit Ontario quite a bit for work, but outside of that, I travel around for hiking. People that speak with their eyes closed are really slow-minded. I think, why? So Lord, stop it. Lord, stop it. Lord, final warning. No, guys, enough. What do you watch currently? Pokemon, One Piece, even though it's going on break, Hero Academia, 2 Year Eternity, Campfire Cooking. Hold on, what am I forgetting? I'm forgetting at least one. Oh yeah, Ponyo, which I know is a movie, but I'm almost done it, and I'm forgetting the last one. Do you believe in the great meme reset? Maybe. I don't really follow memes. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Anime that you enjoy but hate. Oh, but hate the MC. Anime that I enjoy but hate the MC. Hate the MC. I mean, a lot of the shows I end up dropping. Oh, wait. Damn. Hold on. I'll find something. Let me look. Anime that I like, but I don't like the MC. I know I've got something. I know I've got something. Give me a minute. I'll find it. I'll find it. Do you think fan service ruins anime? It certainly could. Bro's gonna say jobless reincarnation. Oh wait, no. I mean, but okay. The thing is, yeah, because jobless reincarnation wasn't bad. It was the MC that ruined it. So yes, you know what? Valid take. Okay, Lord, you're getting muted. You're getting muted for the rest of stream. Timeout for the day. No, you're getting muted. My life is glorious. I live in 8,000 square foot home. Okay, that's nice. So yeah, jobless reincarnation. I had no problems with the anime itself. It was the MC that bothered me. Did I drop Gurren Lagann? I did. Oh damn! I muted the wrong person. Oh shit! Can I undo that? Oh man, I muted the wrong person, didn't I? Ah, crap. Oh no, memes come. My bad. I muted the wrong person. Damn it. I accidentally muted Memescon. Can I undo that? Okay. If I muted Memescon, I'm sorry. That was an accident. It's when chat's moving that I misclicked it. My bad. Oh, he was. I mean, look. But the point is, I just wanted to ban Adam. I'm sorry. That was an accident. That was an accident. I hated the strongest sage with the weakest crest. I thought it was It was definitely Is there a 0 on 10 anime that's a 10 on 10 story? No. Did I drop Gurren Lagann? Yeah, I answered that one. Point is, like, look, if I misclick if I ever misclick and I mute you by accident, I am sorry. Like, that has happened before, and I genuinely do apologize when that happens. Any thoughts about Tokyo Revengers? I mean, I liked it at the start, but I got bored. I'm not a huge Takemichi fan. Favorite food, I really do enjoy everything. Stream is ending in about 25 minutes. I really do enjoy everything. Favorite nickname for a character? Lion, Sin of Pride. Gojo, he got killed off for plot. Power scaling is dumb. Instead of trying to say, oh, he's the strongest, it doesn't matter. If it's good storytelling, it's good storytelling. I absolutely love every episode of Tokyo Revengers. I couldn't. I finished it, but it took effort for me to finish. Why should you end your live? Because I need to rest up for the next live. We have a Twitch live stream later today, and I need to rest my voice for that. How did Escanor get his power? Sunshine chose him. So it's not like someone just went, like, here you go, here's Sunshine. It's that power chose him. But it was also a power not meant for a human, so it was actually just too strong for him. Hot take, I think Dressrosa overshadowed Wano. I mean, you can like any arc that you want. I prefer Wano, but Dressrosa is a really good arc. Even though the pacing's often an issue, I still really like Dressrosa. The stain is from oil. It's from cooking oil. MHA is peak with the fan. I mean, so here's the thing. One, stop spamming chat. Stop spamming chat. It's annoying. And two, I don't worry about the fan base. The fan base is irrelevant. If you're letting the fans ruin a show for you, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, who cares? If you like a show, enjoy the show. I hate fan service. I hate it. Fire Force fan service it's awful. Fire Force fan service is awful. My grandma is here. Can you say hi? Hello, grandma. Anime that you can enjoy but hate the MC. The thing is, we said jobless reincarnation earlier, but I can't enjoy the anime because the MC is that bad. Do you prefer characters who are naturally gifted or characters who have to work? It depends what you mean. If it's well written and entertaining, then I don't care how it's done. As long as I have a good time with the story and the characters, I don't care which. Animation, give it up, stop it. Would you consider it power scaling if saying a character is stronger than another? If author confirms it, very very rarely will the author confirm it because authors generally don't care. The only thing authors actually care about is making sure their audience enjoys the story. If you think Dragon Ball's all fights no story, you haven't watched it. You're not, either you haven't watched it or you're not paying any attention. It just because it's a battle shonen does not mean there's no story. Sasuke's backstory in Naruto. Maybe Obito. Maybe Obito. Pain is pretty bad. Pain like for the verse of Naruto, Pain is pretty bad. But yeah, honestly, no. Pain is a fair choice. Pain is a fair choice. Yo, can you react to my games trailer? I mean, I don't really watch trailers. If you mean like, if you're saying that you are a game, like you develop games and you like, if you have a game that you put on like Steam and you have like the trailer out and you want people to test it out, then if you actually make games and you want me to try like your trailer for it, then you can go to the game suggestions in my Discord channel and actually let me know what game you're making, and I might actually play it. If you genuinely make games, I would be open to that. Have you watched Sing? I have not. Kisaki? Wait, who's Kisaki? Oh, I know the name, but I forgot who that is. Boruto, the anime, no. The manga, yes. Oh, it's on Roblox. Okay, I don't go near Roblox. Roblox, I don't go near it. I don't go near Roblox under any circumstances, ever. Manga's fine. Yeah, I just don't read manga very much. Was Kakagura a good Naruto villain? You mean Kaguya? Not my favorite, to be honest. I preferred many of the other villains. Oh, Kisaki. Oh, from Tokyo Revengers. Let me just Google him because I forgot who he is. I'll know who he is in a second. Kisaki, Tokyo Revengers. Okay. Oh, this guy. I do not like him. I mean, he's not a bad villain. Just, I don't like him. Is Boruto manga worth reading? Like, how is the story compared to Naruto and the other? I mean, the Boruto manga holds up. The Boruto manga holds up. Name my longest stream? I think the longest stream we've ever done is like 4, maybe 5 hours. Fix my mic? How? Guys, you're listening to my blue... Oh, wait, no, you're on my phone. I can't do anything about my phone. Anime that you enjoy that has the least favorite MC compared to the other. Again, we've answered this. Mushoku Tensei. What am I doing? We're mostly talking about anime, occasionally some video games, and once in a while some gym stuff. Have we found out about Luffy's parents? We know his dad, yes. His dad, yeah. His mom, we kind of know that she's not going to be part of the story. How you doing, Sanvi? Yeah. How much potential did Shokinaru? Who's Shokinaru? Am I on a treadmill? Basically, yes. Stream is ending in about 20 minutes. A little bit less than 20 minutes. What are your thoughts on the 1,000 Year Blood War? Fantastic arc. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm gonna head to work. All right, see you later, Sebastian. Enjoy work, I guess. Or you could just, you don't need a paycheck, right? You could just stay here. Thank you for the follow, Leo. When is stream ending? I just said it's ending in about 20 minutes. My favorite villain in One Piece, probably Doflamingo. If we're focusing exclusively on villains, like not just antagonists, but villains, probably Doflamingo. I think 1,000 Year Blood War is kind of fast paced. I'm enjoying it. I think the pacing is pretty good. I'm having a good time. Favorite anime? I have no idea. Have I watched JJK? Yes, I have. Yeah, you wish you could. I mean, look, I get it. You need a paycheck. Totally understand. Oh, did Shikamaru have? I mean, Shikamaru still has potential. He's still putting in work in the manga because it could be Cole if he has a strong family and inherits power later on. What, Shikamaru? I mean, Shikamaru doesn't have any crazy genetics. Oda gonna cook? Of course he is. Of course. What part of the cabbage can't you eat? The stem? I like Luca from the Luca movie. Okay? The wheelchair. So Life, you got the joke wrong. The joke is, what part of a vegetable can't you eat? The answer is wheelchair. You said cabbage. You got the joke wrong. I like Bloppy from One Piece. Bloppy. What? Favorite anime betrayal? I mean, there's some good anime, but favorite betrayal? Oh man. Oh dear. Okay, you know what? I do have one. How about when Sanji turned on Luffy to try and protect the Straw Hats? Because it wasn't really a betrayal. Like, Sanji did attack Luffy. You could see it as a betrayal, but it's actually it's actually just Sanji trying to save the crew. Monkey D. Dragon is Luffy's father, yes. Is Seven Deadly Sins worth watching? So the thing is with Seven Deadly Sins, I enjoy the series, but it has problems. It's going to do certain things that you may not like the fan service, like some weird relationship stuff, like the animation quality fall off in later seasons. So like, it might be worth it, but it might not be worth it depending for you might not like what they do. Is Griffith the most vile villain in history? No. Is he pretty awful? Yeah. Well, Wade, you're saying yap, yap, yap. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to just sit here and say nothing? Do you want me to do nothing? What are you here for? Do you think Light Yagami was kind of right? No. Have you watched Castle? Castle. It is a crime. It is a crime. Oh yes, Castle. Yes, I've seen Castle. Rate Bloppy. Who's Bloppy? I'm not into anime, but why did I understand that? I don't know. Maybe you're just kind of smart. I don't know. Just went to go watch the Chainsaw Man movie last night. I'm glad you loved it. I enjoyed it as well. Who do I like more, Roger or Zebek? I mean, I haven't caught up to the manga, so I know stuff about Zebek, but I'm not fully fleshed out on all the details. I love Roger as a person, but I know there's stuff I think I need to just catch up. I wish Naruto Shippuden did more for the side characters like Rock. I'd agree. I'd love to see more character development, especially on the side cast. 100%. If you say my name, I'll donate. I mean, I don't care if you donate or not. If you want me to say I'll just say hello, Ariju. Whether you donate or not is irrelevant. Have I watched Vinland Saga? I have. Love the series. Who is Bloppy? What are you talking about? I don't remember who this Bloppy is. There is no one named Bloppy. Can you show outside of my window? The camera's, not really. It's just, not really. Out of the big three, who had the best villains? Let me think on this. Because Naruto had, Madara, Pain, Orochimaru, the Otsutsuki, Zabuza. Oof. Bleach had Yhwach and Aizen and... I think, I really like the world government as a villain, though. I'm going to struggle with this one, though. Look, I like Yhwach and Aizen, I do. But I also really like Madara, and Zabuza, and Obito, and the world government, and Emu, and Blackbeard. I have a question, just ask the questions. Why are you attracted and have so much aura? Thank you. Do you think Beerus has more serious once he has introduced... do you think Beerus has been serious once since his introduction in the anime? You mean compared to the manga? Or what, has he gone more serious since he was introduced? I think it depends on the environment. I think it depends on what's going on. Because sometimes he's serious, sometimes he's silly. I think it depends what they're doing. Have I eaten food? Yes. Have I watched Dororo? I've seen one episode. I will be continuing. I'm about to watch Kaiju number 8. Is it good? I think so. Have you eaten food? I really care about you. Yes, I eat more food than all of you combined. Thank you for the follow, Nasi. All for One had insane potential as a character, but Shigaraki overshadowed him. I still think All for One was a very good villain. I still think he was a very good villain. Favorite villain in Dragon Ball? I think it might be Cell for me. Like I know a lot of people say Frieza, but I don't know. I really like Cell. Okay, Mula. I'm not saying you don't, but it's also incredibly unlikely. What's better, Dragon Ball or Naruto? For me, Naruto. Goku is my favorite. Goku's your favorite villain. Oh my god. Oh, you mean Goku Black? That would make sense. What's your opinion on Dragon from One Piece? I think they've been like saving him for the big finale. Like I don't think he was doing anything prior to now because they didn't want to kind of like get you guys set up for something that wasn't gonna. I don't think they want him to like do something like too crazy early on and misscale him or whatever. I think they've just been saving him. I think he is going to do something really, really good. Or really amazing. What's my keyboard model? It's an RK Royal, but I don't really like it. I think Dragon and Luffy will fight Emu. I mean, I don't know if Dragon will fight Emu. I know Dragon will be in the fight. I know Dragon's going to be part of it. Is there another anime where side villains are way better than the main one? For instance, Demon Slayer? There definitely will be. There definitely is. Where side villains are better than the main villains. Let me take a look at let's go. Let me go through this. Oh, actually, here's a question. Well, Hero Academia, All for One was the main villain, then Shigaraki was, but like, yeah, that All for okay. Hero Academia is kind of conflicting. I don't know. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Can you hear my voice? No. Would you rather end world hunger or get $10 trillion? If I had $10 trillion, I would end world hunger and poverty and house everybody. So like it'd be the same thing. Actually, I could do more with $10 trillion. I would just donate almost all of it. Do I have an addiction? No. Opinion on Mello from Death Note? Who's Mello again? Who's Mello? Death. Oh, I don't like them. Oh wait, isn't Mello the? Wait, isn't this? Oh, I don't know. I don't have a favorite anime. Name a character that had wasted potential. Oh, that should be easier. Wasted potential. I'm not going to say Gohan because I feel differently about Gohan than other people. How about Krillin? How about Krillin? Because like he is the strongest human and he is still active in the show. Or what about Tien? What about Tien? I think that all of the strong side characters are going to have a very large role in the next few arcs. I would agree. Out of the big three MC, who had the better character development? Between Luffy, Ichigo, and Naruto. Well, the thing is, Luffy's character is consistent. Like, Luffy's character was not written to change. Like, what we knew about him has changed, but he's still the same I think Luffy is a very well-written character. I think he's a very, very well-written character. So I guess it depends on your view on development. Because I think it depends on your view of it. Because Luffy's my favorite written MC from those series. Opinions on on filler? It depends how it's done. You could have good filler, which is just whole episodes, which you can skip over if you don't want to watch it. Or you could have filler, which is basically what they did in One Piece up until now, where they take like a small chapter and then stretch it out over an extended period of time so you can't skip it. And it's just a lot of repeat cutscenes. So that's the worst kind of filler. Who had the best Bleach episode? Who had the best Beach episode? I actually don't really like Beach episodes. That's like one of my least favorite episodes. I don't like any of them. Would you save all anime or end cancer? The thing is, I don't know if you can end cancer. Like, if you understand how cancer works, I don't know if you actually could. Like, I don't know if you physically can, because Like even if we did, I don't know if you actually really could end cancer. I think we could develop better treatments for it. If we theoretically could erase cancer, then okay, I'd stop watching it, and then okay, I guess get rid of anime. What am I playing? Crime Scene Cleaner. If you sing the Elden Ring theme music, I'll give you $2. I don't know the theme music, and I will not be singing. One Punch Man Season 3 is you. I disagree. I'm having a decent time. You think Enel will come to Earth, or Straw Hats will go to the moon? I think it's more likely that Enel will come to Earth. I think it's more likely that he'd come to Earth. Mushoku Tensei, don't like it. Realistically, a cure for cancer would be found most likely in the next century. Here's the thing, that cancer is an extremely diverse and very complex disease, and if you understand how it generally is formed, it's going to be very hard to prevent. I think we can get better treatments and like greatly decrease the amount of people who die from it. But like to erase cancer, I don't know if that's possible. Which moon alien teaches Enel hockey? Hockey wasn't introduced when Enel existed. Like it was like he called it mantra, which is basically just observation hockey. He had it. Do you think Doflamingo will escape Impel Down? At some point, yes. Doflamingo is not going to spend the rest of the series in Impel Down. He will be coming back. Enel will come into Elbaf. I mean, maybe. I do know Enel's making a comeback soon. Are you worried that the One Punch Man anime might get canceled? No. I do not. Your favorite arc in One Piece? Wano for me. Favorite Full Metal character? I'm leaning towards Greed. Cancer will never get a cure, neither will a biological disease. I mean, yeah, I don't think cancer will ever be, like, cured, like, completely erased. Bakuman? I like Bakuman. When did you think the best arc in all of... Okay, I mean, for me, it's been Wano so far. Thoughts on Syrup Village arc? I mean, not my favorite. Did I like it? Sure. But is it, like, my favorite, even in the East Blue arcs? No. Am I tired? No. Are you watching Gachakuda? Not yet. Name an arc with a weird name? What has a weird name? They're all perfectly normal. I don't know any weird arc names. Even in like other series, I don't know. I've never heard of an arc that just has like a. Why is it named that? What romance anime has the best festival? Festival. Damn. The thing is, a lot of maybe the one with the sisters. Wait, doesn't Quintuplets have a pretty good festival episode? Maybe the Quintuplets. Easy Kaguya-sama Love. I mean, Love is War. I don't remember I know they have a festival. I forgot it. Like I've seen many romance series, but I think I might go with Quintuplets just from what I remember. You're honestly a chill guy. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Kurokami. Do you think any of Shanks or Dragon will come to Elbaf to support the Straw Hats? No, I don't think they're coming to Elbaf. I think both Enru and Doflamingo are coming back. I mean, you're correct. You are objectively correct. Opinion on Mello from Death Note? I don't really know anything about Mello. Do you think One Piece counts as a political... How could it not? How could it not? Like, at this point, if you're still asking that question, come on. From across all anime, I already know where this is going. Who do you think would be a better mentor for Deku than All Might? You know what? I'm going to just go with one of my favorite senseis. I'm going to go with Koro Sensei. Who'd win, Gojo or Sukuna? I don't do power scaling. What do you think the greatest cartoon and anime series? I have no idea. I don't even have the faintest idea. Best festival arc by far is from Eminence of Shadow. No. I mean, I don't even like Eminence and Shadow. You can now train with one anime character for a year. Here's the thing. If again, I'm going to pick Koro Sensei because I could pick all these insanely powerful characters. I'm not going to suddenly get their powers. And a lot of their training doesn't make any sense. Koro Sensei would develop, he would take care of everything. He would structure everything. He'd probably even meal prep for me. He would take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. Everything would be optimized. My stress would be super low. Koro Sensei has my back. I'm taking Koro Sensei. Yoroichi, I'm trying to get Bankai. Wait, what? Trying to get Bankai in 3 days. What am I doing? We're talking about anime. I'm training with Nico. No, you're not. She's just going to ignore you and read a book. Favorite One Piece character after Luffy. Luffy was not my favorite character to begin with, but at the same time, I don't have a favorite character because I have like 10. Which is the best shonen? I have no idea. Maybe Brotherhood. Maybe. Which anime has the best intro? Probably Brotherhood. Period of chemistry. Yoroichi is top one. What? Yoroichi's cool, I guess. How you doing, Malt? Thoughts on the live action Ace Cast? I thought it was great. I think it's great. How good was Egghead arc in One Piece? I'm enjoying it very. I mean, it's not done yet, but I'm having a great time. There were parts of it that I found kind of dull, but right now it's pretty good. One Frame Man, I'm enjoying it. Best anime opening, Period of Chemistry. Do I watch Chobits? I have seen Chobits. Pretty good. Why Dragon Ball Evolution movie failed? Because everything about it was horrendous. Do I like Chainsaw Man? I like the story of Chainsaw Man. I like the world of Chainsaw Man. What do I think about Tokyo Ghoul? I like the first half. Dandadan wasn't for me, but it's good. It's just not for me. Who are all the characters on the screen? On my TikTok screen, we got Gakko Garachi, a high school zombie apocalypse that's not fan servicey. We got Guilmon from Digimon Tamer Season 3, Cyber 6, and we got ID Invaded. I like Gear 5th versus Rob Lucci and Gear. I mean, yeah, they were good fights. Not my favorite fights, but they were good fights for sure. Whose question have been the best? When people ask me about really good shows that no one ever talks about, those are my favorites. Like when someone, what did someone mention today? We got a couple of we got 2 or 3 mentions of shows today that were classics. The Thornberry, the Wild Thornberries. That is something that no one has ever brought up. I love that. Favorite character from Promised Neverland? I've never seen Promised Neverland. Favorite color? I don't have one. Who's the best warlord? Kuma. Not like in Chainsaw Man. Wait, what? Who's my favorite character in Chainsaw Man? I don't like anybody in Chainsaw Man. Maybe Reese? Maybe maybe Reese. How you doing, Rocks? I think the Gear 5th Awakening is my favorite part. I mean, it is a really good part. It's a lot of people's favorite part. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely good. Is there a possibility of Shanks being a rat? I don't see it. I do not see it. Do you think you could create an anime? I cannot know. Do you think that Tanjiro has the kindest soul out of all anime? No. Is he a very good boy? Absolutely. He is a very good boy. Did you enjoy Cowboy Bebop? I haven't watched it. So, not yet. I'll still have to go watch it. My favorite part was, for sure, Ichigo gaining his true Bankai. That was an epic scene. I love that part. I do like the Odin flashback. I love the Odin flashback. I had a great time with the Odin flashback. He means Chinese calendar rat? As in, confirm. Oh, so we're talking astrology. Okay. That makes more sense. Have I seen Terrifier? No. Have I seen Maple Star? No. My favorite part was... Oh, okay, I already read that. Which character in anime has the best mask? Oh, the best mask. Okay, that's an interesting question. I've never been asked that. The best mask. Damn. That's a hard one. I mean, Ichigo's got a good mask. Okay, cool. For sure. But is it the best mask? I'm going to write that one down. I'm writing that one down. Because I don't know, but that's good enough that I want to come up with a good answer for it. That's good enough that I want to come up with a good answer for it. I'm writing that one down. Give me a second. Give me a second. No, not that one. Where's my list? Here, I'm making a note of that one. Right here. Okay. Best mask in anime. Okay, I'll find something. I wrote that one down. What is 34 plus 33? It's a math question. How you doing, Remon? Have you watched Overflow? Guys, enough of that. I mean, there's a lot. The thing is, there's a lot of good masks. So I want to think on it. I want to actually think on that one because I don't get a lot of interesting. I don't get a lot of questions that really make me think like that. That aren't so repetitive. So I'm writing that one down. Could you spare? Could I spar with Ippo? Sure. Would I die? Probably. Best isekai. I mean, ReZero is not my favorite isekai. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm watching One Punch Man for the first time. I'm on season 2. I hope you're enjoying it, but I thought season 1 was better. Just a heads up. What's my favorite time of the year? Maybe Christmas? Makima. Okay, if that's your taste. Would you have Luffy as your roommate? No. Tanjiro. Easily Tanjiro. Yeah, I'm not taking Luffy as a roommate. Not at all. Who had the best outfit? The thing is with Drip, I'm more of a practicality guy. So like, just because something looks really cool doesn't mean I would automatically take it. You know who I actually got reminded of this morning? What about a Tem? Like he's got like tank top, the flowy jacket, pants, like got some like a loose belt. I kind of like the comfy, laid back look. I like that. Just give best match to Kakashi. My goodness, no. Haibane Renmei. What about them? Toji had Drip, and so did David Martinez. Yeah, I mean yes, but I'm just thinking about what I would probably prefer for myself. Who would you save your family or 200 people? My family's over 200 people, so well, it depends. Are we counting if my extended family's way over 200 people? Why do I enjoy anime? Why do you enjoy anything else? Why do you enjoy movies? Why do you enjoy theater? It's the same thing. Doflamingo is my favorite Drip, but in favorite, I mean, yeah, I would not want Doflamingo's style. Like, I'm not wearing a giant feathery jacket. Name an anime that needs another season. Ippo. Did I like cartoons when I was a kid? I like them now. Who wouldn't wear Saitama's costume in public? That looks very uncomfortable. I'm gonna pass. Have I seen Haibane Renmei? I have not. Dragon Ball or One Punch Man? Dragon Ball, for sure. Naruto is underrated? No, it's not. It's good. It is not underrated. It is one of the big 3. Calling it underrated is ridiculous. I love Ippo. I adore it. Naruto. Sanji as second versus Zoro? I think Sanji and Zoro are pretty similar. I got logged out of TikTok, so I had to watch you here. I mean, I actually prefer when people watch me on YouTube anyway. Have I seen Blue Lock? Yes. Tower of God I don't think is underrated, but it's good. I don't think it's talked about as much in this stream anyway, but I don't think it's underrated. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. I have many favorites. So Snow White with red hair, Black Clover, Fullmetal Alchemist, Ippo, My Love Story, Flower That Blooms with Dignity. When you cry during an anime, is it for the character or for yourself? I mean, it's just an emotional response. It's not. I don't cry because I feel bad. I don't cry because they feel bad or because they feel good. It's just, oh, wow, that was a really beautiful moment, or something, or a really sad moment. But it's not. I don't think it's for anyone in particular. For the last time, what is up? The floor. It's actually everything is upside down, so it's the floor. Name an anime character that should have been killed. The thing is, it doesn't matter. Like it's about storytelling. If we're talking about strength, it doesn't matter. It's about storytelling. Who do I think? Maybe Spondum, because Spondum literally got snapped in half. Like Spondum, he literally got snapped in half. Like his spine is broken. He should have been dead. This is country, yes. Pell, I mean, again, characters dying or not dying, it's a writing choice. It's all a writing choice. So like, Oda didn't kill Pell because maybe he's still needed for something. Death Note or Tokyo Ghoul? Tokyo Ghoul. What anime is Sponda from? One Piece. Thoughts on Cyber? I haven't seen Cyberpunk. When you cry... Okay, I already answered that one. Oh, damn. I didn't realize it's two... We're over time. 5 minutes, guys. I didn't realize we were that far over time. My God. Jackal? Yeah, I know Jackal. Who's stronger, 500 fake Luffys or real Luffy with stamina? You're giving Luffy infinite... No, if Luffy without infinite stamina is beating 500 Tomorrow Blacks. Summer or winter? I prefer the cold of winter, but the weather is impractical and it makes travel really annoying, so I'm going to say summer. Have I watched One Piece? I have not. Cyberpunk? Wait, why am I stopping? I said 5 more minutes. Violet Evergarden or Saitama? Definitely Violet Evergarden. How many animes were based on a game like Star? I have no idea. Haven't got that far into One Piece yet. That's okay. CC Goku or Zeno? I don't care. Power scaling is dumb. I don't care. See you later, Labake. Remember me, Parker, from yesterday? I don't know what you're talking about. I am outside your house. Good for you. I'm not in the house. When did I start watching anime? 1994. Dragon Ball or Blue Lock? Dragon Ball by far. That's not close. Opinion on Rising Shield Hero. Great season 1, 2, 3, and 4 were not good. I refuse to touch One Piece. It's just too damn long. So that's the thing. You're looking at, like, you have to catch it, like, watch it all in one shot. That is stupid. If you had a series that you really liked, starting right now, and it just kept going, you'd be like, this is awesome. I keep getting more content for this thing I like. So really, it's not too long. Just don't try and binge watch the whole thing. Do you think you'd love your favorite anime as much if you watched it for the first time today? Probably, but I also don't have a favorite. Any fantasy recommendations? What specific kind of fantasy? Fantasy romance, fantasy adventure, fantasy action? Be specific. Raid Jackal? Wait. Why can't I type for shit? What? Wait, who's Jackal again? Who's that? If you mean Jackal, are you writing the right word? One Piece, Naruto, or a jobless reincarnation? I hate jobless reincarnation. If someone loses their memories, how do they remember their language? Different parts of the brain. Rate Leah. Who's Leah? What is your favorite manga? I mean, I don't have a favorite manga because I never read manga, and I don't have a favorite anime. I wish I was in your stream yesterday. I mean, welcome back. God, Usopp versus Emu. I mean, Emu. Come on, man. My first anime was Dragon Ball. To Your Eternity is sad, but I agree. It is very good. Guys, just a heads up. I'm leaving in 2 minutes. So the Ippo training, then start your boxing career. I'm not having a boxing career. What would you recommend to a newcomer to anime? It does. Okay, so here's the thing. What you start with doesn't matter. It's about what is going to be interesting to you. What kind of a genre, what kind of story, what do you watch outside of anime? You can use that as a base. Or if you're in the mood for an action story, an adventure story, a romance story. Is YouTube chat YouTube chat is always weird. Always. Favorite anime character glow up? Kobe? Maybe Kobe? Or Asta. I'm watching Rent a Girlfriend. I'm so sorry. I don't see why people hate it. Okay. That's all I like. Okay. Go for it, I guess. All right. I don't know what I could add to that. Good luck for you remaining long stream. I mean, we've been here for a while. We need to kind of rest up for the Twitch stream. Log Horizon or Oh, going with Log Horizon. I'm going with Log Horizon. Full Metal or Brotherhood. I haven't finished the original, so I have to say Brotherhood by default for now. I hope Black Clover kills off He's not. He's not dying. Cringiest anime character. There's a lot of them. That characters similar to Mineta. Anything like that, yeah. Okay, last 5 comments before we call it. What's the next season of anime are you most hyped for? Black Clover's return. I'm most hyped for the Black Clover return. Cherry Blossom or... what is the most toxic fandom? I don't worry about fandoms. I say this all the time. Do not worry about fandoms. If you like a show, enjoy the show. If you don't like a show, who cares? Final question. Naruto or Boruto? I don't know. I don't care about power scaling. If we're talking about which series is better, I've only watched Boruto. The Boruto anime sucks. I would read the manga instead. Goku or Elon Musk? Easily Goku. I hate Elon Musk. Can I ask a political question? I will only answer questions that I am educated enough to answer. So if you ask something complex or something I'm not knowledgeable on, I just won't answer it. First ever anime was Dragon Ball. They will kill off important characters like that. What? Have you finished Grave of the Fireflies? Yes, I have. It was really, really good. It was really good. See you later, Sam. Where are you from? Canada. Please ban me for 20 or 10 seconds. I mean, well, after one more question, I'm leaving. You said you started watching anime in 1994. Did you know apartheid ended then in South Africa? I did not. Have I watched Ponyo? I'm halfway through. And last little bit. Could you mute me? I mean, there's no point. We're ending the stream after I finish these last few comments. Any recommendations for slice of life? If you're not looking for a romance slice of life, just a regular, plain old, wholesome slice of life, The Masterful Cat is depressed again today. Have I watched Astro Boy? Parts of it, but not all of it. Elon Musk is what doesn't make any sense. I agree. What's 9 plus 10? 19. See you later, Brendo. What's my favorite Subaru route? I don't care about shipping, but Rem is my favorite character in the series. All right, guys, we will be on Twitch later today. It's Twitch on my Taku. You can also find it in the Discord channel. We will be live here again tomorrow morning, so you can. I'll see you then. Pretzel, just in time. We're ending the stream. So, Twitch user, I am my Taku on Twitch. MIGHTOKU. Same name. It's the same thing, but it's also linked in the Discord. So if you come to Discord, it'll be there. Does Boruto ever get good? Because I'm trying to read the manga. The manga does get good. The anime, I'm sorry. Maybe it'll get better later. So we'll take a break. We'll head over to Twitch in about 2.5, 3 hours. So I will see you then or tomorrow morning. Great stream, guys. Thank you for being here. Whew. Can I say hi? Hello, Pop.